Good morning, comrades. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a bad hair day, but hopefully good content day, because today we will start stripping down the Cupra, because it is going to the cage builder, and to install the cage you need to strip out the interior. So very much looking forward to get started and maybe see if we can measure the weight, but we don't have any scales, but we'll maybe have some banana for scale. Well, and first and probably not the last bad joke of the day. How excited are you?
Very.
Very. Give us a tip. Oh, yeah, tip. How do you start stripping down the car?
Start taking things out, Misha. Look, there we go. First tip. Remove this. This is the first part.
Oh. Always keep this in, and also warning vest, and the triangle, because police might pull you over on the way to the track. Look, I did something today. What is this even?
So.
Really?
It's a subwoofer, yeah.
For real? Maybe that's what was making pops and bangs from the stock exhaust. You can like plug it into your mini speaker there and just enjoy the subs here. Oh, we can use that to sit on it and then go down Brunchen when it snows. That's 50 kilos right there.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, it looks like you've done it before.
Well, pulling Isofix points off. No, I don't have any kids.
That's another 70 kilos. Alright, fast forward. Huh, looks a lot emptier. But a lot more people here. How are we doing, Timestamp? How are you doing today?
Good, yeah, I just thought I'd fire this out for you guys quickly while George slept.
So, do you want to slap?
No, I don't want to slap. I'm ready for RCN though. Look. Go on, George, talk him through the... what have you done?
Took it out.
Took it out, innit? There you go, tune in next week.
I'm not giving Misha that ad rev.
Yeah, good luck against 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us, how much does this weigh?
I don't know. My hands are not scales. Couple of grams. It's a couple of grams.
I'd say it's moderately heavy piece of plastic.
That's wait, don't dent that, because that's for sale.
It's for sale.
And it's absolutely immaculate. I managed to take that.
How is this for sale? Who cares about the big roof thing?
Roof lining?
Well, we're all going to sign it.
Oh.
Nope, we're not.
It's fiberglass. Why not carbon fiber?
I mean, we could, but it's a big waste of time.
So how much do you think does it weigh in total?
2.5 Sergios.
I don't know, really, to be honest, not a lot.
I think not a lot.
I don't think that much, to be honest.
I think the biggest way are the seats.
A lot, yeah,
Yeah, we did just say that.
They're heavy. They're really heavy.
Because, yeah, airbags and heating, and you sitting on top of it as well.
I think you'll probably end up saving more weight in wiring than this interior.
Really?
Yeah, the interior's not that heavy.
Yeah, so in terms of dash, we're keeping it as it is, because it's, well, it looks good, it fits everything, and we don't need to take it out. But the door cards.
Yeah, they're not off yet, because they've still got to drive on the road to the dyno, so...
And you want to keep the sound system in?
Well, I'm undecided, because it's kind of still not... It's not going crazy spec, it's still going to be quite nice, so... It'll be nice foot plates and nice stuff in the back and stuff, so everything will be hidden. And
but who has ever listened to music on a lap?
I always listen to music on a lap.
Yeah, he does, to be fair.
Every lap.
Well, yeah, me too. But
it's chill, isn't it?
But customer-wise,
yeah, probably not. But
yeah,
then I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
it's because he knows he's going to have to be driving it around for promo.
Yeah,
some kind of beating it. Beats by Dre's, obviously.
Yeah, when I test lap it, I'll make something of it.
Oh yeah, of course. Cool. Well, what's the next step? So taking the cardboard out and the roof.
So windscreen and 2 rear quarter glass.
Before that. All right, lunchtime, and then we can also listen to how the exhaust sounds now with the empty interior. Give it the rev then. That's nice. Let's give it one more. No, that is warmer. So fast forward, mission 2ED was a success. Got my chocolate croissant, but what you don't know is actually fast forward a few days later. So the Cupra has been emptied a lot further. So Sergey, maybe you can walk us through what did you do to it already?
So Christopher, George was like with the dashboard yesterday, but it's a big job, so he didn't finish. And now I was doing the cardboard from the roof.
Ah, yeah.
And then the side airbags. So now it's like looking really empty.
Yeah, yeah. So I believe we need to take out the whole dashboard, right?
We need exactly.
Because the cage is going through it, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So now it's a lot more weight. Obviously, yeah, okay. This will all go back inside, but I guess the side airbag's not, or?
Exactly, we are not going to put any airbags because the roll bar would make no sense to have an airbag.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, that's some additional weight. Basically, Marcus from Stahler's, the cage builder, he said that with new cars, because there is so much insulation material, that in the past, if you would take out like all the stuff and put cage in, your car might, like the older cars, might end up weighing slightly more. But with the new cars, with all the insulation material, all the heavy seats, when you take everything out and put the cage in, you will still end up with a lighter car. So that's kind of like the advantage of modern cars on top. Of course, they are heavier, but then again, they're also more rigid. So weight sometimes offers more benefit because it also gives you traction when it's necessary. A good example is Nissan GT-R, very big fat cow, but it has a lot of traction on the wheels. GT2 RS, also relatively heavy car, but very heavy on the back, on the rear wheels, and thereby putting lots of traction. And the best example is Bugatti. In case of a Veyron, it, like when you accelerate, do launch control, it doesn't use any of traction control. So that's because how heavy the car is and there is enough of pressure on the tires. So some technical information, weight is not always bad. It's the only thing what matters. In case of heavy car, but good handling car, of course it handles slightly differently, but you go a lot faster through the brakes, etc., because you need more stopping power for the heavier weight. But anyhow, let's do a fast forward to see when it's completely empty. I believe the next step is going to be taking out the windows, and then the car can go. And there we are. The car is ready to go to the cage builder, so the windows are completely out, the front, the side windows as well, the back. Only this one is still in because you can open the bonnet, the trunk. Thank you, George. Open the trunk. The reason for taking out the windows is because, well, first of all, it's easier to get to weld the actual tubes for the cage. But when you're welding, the sparks can fly off against the windows, and then you'll have the burn marks, so to say. As mentioned, well, as you can see as well, the dash is completely out. The wiring loom is just over the front, so everything is nicely taped and marked, so you can see what goes back where. So that's a very good job. The cardboard that you saw on top is gone. Pete and Sergey did an amazing job with taking out all the glue residue and all the extra tar and all the like additional insulation material and whatnot. So it looks very good, very nice. It's a nice advantage also of a new car because this car is only 2 years old or even less. But you can see how, yeah, it's not your average shitbox that you're gonna see later when we're gonna be doing the same with the Golf. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. What was the most frustrating part? You can mention multiple then.
Oh no, there's nothing that frustrating. Just a bad design of trims from that group.
Like what?
Just trim clips, like basically only being one use. And it's like you have to almost break. When you break trims, when you take some of them out, you pop it with a tool, and it's like they're so stuck. You pull it and it just snaps.
No, yeah. So
that's frustrating.
But trim is not going in anyway. Again, so
some of it is.
Some of it is, yeah.
Obviously, the center console and stuff will all head back in. The armrest, all that will be back in because it doesn't weigh that much. I mean, without the wireless phone charger module, which would be taken out.
Yeah.
It's nothing. So yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, that's about it. So it goes tomorrow to the cage builder, but tomorrow it will be a very busy day on track, so I just wanted to make sure that I will capture all of it as of now. And then, how long does it need, George? 2 weeks, he said, or something?
Roughly 2 weeks.
Roughly 2 weeks, then the car will be back. We will try to get there as well to film some of the progress of it and some work in progress. But there is that. And once it's back, what's going to be next? Seats. Huh? Putting back together, yeah, that's part one.
The thing is, the wiring loom, because the cage will be in places where wiring loom's supposed to be, it needs to, the loom's going to need to be routed slightly different, plus the loom might need stuff taken out. It depends if we go with all the speakers out and stuff. Because these systems work really strange with the radio. It all works off the control unit in the glove box, so where you put the SD cards and stuff. That's called the 5F control unit. Yeah. And it all runs out of this, so it's really difficult. If we take that out and the wiring, then the centre dash won't work. So it's a little bit more complicated.
Downside of a new car, then again.
Yeah.
Upside and downside.
Upside and downside. If you want to strip it out, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how far we go with it.
Cool. Well, excited for it. For that, you know, subscribe, like, share, stay tuned. And what's that actually?
I think it's like the rear assist system.
Ah, yeah. Could be.
How close stuff is behind.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our part 3 by now, I guess, yeah, of the Cupra project. So excited to show you more and excited to take it out on track once it's finished. But for that, you know, we'll have to wait a couple of more months.